Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Mike the Muppet Modeler here, and before we get started I would like to say a massive thank you as always to all my subscribers, new and existing. It's absolutely amazing, almost to the 1100 subscriber mark, which is absolutely fantastic. I never ever thought I'd even get to the 100 mark, so thank you very much. It's all down to you. As you can see on the bench today, I have the Mecedes AMG GT3. This is my Christmas present number 3. This is from one of my elder children. Had it sent through the post, and it arrived this morning. So I'm just going to do a review before I box it up, wrap it up, ready for Christmas. I know what it is obviously, but still wrap it up. It's still fun to unwrap, isn't it? So I shall try and bring you in a bit. So we can see what's in the box. Clear parts, upper shell of the car, rubber tyres, and what looks like some poly caps. And you've got 1, 2, chrome, 3, 4 screws. We have some Mecedes logos, some masks, which is good. Never ever had pre-cut masks before, and a set of decals, and the instructions in the bottom. So with that said, let's go to town. There. The car's upper body. Even got an ejector seat hatch on the roof. James Bond car. Looks very nice. Could almost just leave it that colour really. Nice shiny surface. Nice detail. Obviously you have to build the back of the car up. With the lower sections. Nice slick rubber tyres. There's no detail on them at all, so must be just like racing tyres. But nicely moulded. I know very little about cars. The only thing I know about cars really is how to drive them. There's a little bag of 4 poly caps in there as well. Really nice clear parts. Windscreen and side windows all moulded as one. Rear screen down the bottom. Then you've got all your headlight lenses and whatnot, bits and pieces there. All looks really nice and crisp and clear. No seam lines anywhere, no flash, so that's all good. Just going to put my windows on. Try and keep going as long as the lens doesn't mist up. Yeah, we've got the car doors, brake discs and brake pads. Must be the radiator, 2 parts for the exhaust. Got the interior of the car, the centre console. Might be parts for the front axles. All very nicely done, very nicely moulded. There's a bucket seat. A big deep bucket seat. It all looks very nice. Especially in the dark grey plastic as well. Looks quite decent. Then we have a black plastic sprue. Then we've got the actual bottom of the car, windscreen wipers there, 4 wheels in black, some vents, I think. Looks like the parts for the front of the body kit, tail fin, suspension and springs. Try and find a way to define those, pick them out and paint them. Give them a nice colour. You've got your headlight brackets as well. There. I think we're starting to mist up a bit. Steering wheel, steering column. Very nice. Really nice detail, nice lines. All looks really nice. I've never done a model car before, so it'll be interesting. I am trying to rush to try and get the video done in a short amount of time before the lens fogs up too much. Roll cage for the interior. There's the rear end of the car itself. There's the front of the car. And you've got some, I think, some air intakes and bits and pieces there as well. All done, all very nice. Can't see any flash at all on it. But what I'm going to have to do now is I'm afraid I'm going to have to pause it right there and come back when the screen has stopped being misty. I'll see you in a minute. Alright, here we go then guys, back again. Put those to one side. We have a nice little sprue of chrome parts, silver parts, whichever you want to call it. Got the front grille. And I couldn't tell you what the rest of the bits are. I think that's part of the light clusters for the rear. I might be wrong. But it's all very nice. I have to do a little bit of scraping obviously, get rid of the silver for glue. Then we have all of these parts. This is a black mesh along with some Mecedes decals, and I think they might even go behind the handles, I don't know. There's the front windscreen and the rear screen masks, which is nice. I've never had a kit with the masks already in it before. And we've got seat belts, and the AMG logos, some grills, some other little bits and pieces on there. I think you've got a sat-nav decal. Might be a couple of instrument panel decals. And these are all the decals for the exterior of the car. It's the rear fin or wing. Around the front. All parts for the back, I would think. Sides, doors, the stripes for along the side, and there is, I think there's a stripe that goes down the bonnet, so, or the hood if you like. So yeah, all very nice. Put that back in that bag. And then we've got the instructions. Tools that you would end up using, the colours that you will need, your warning, basic standard warnings on there. It's not a toy, knives are sharp, don't drink the glue, things like that. How to use a pair of tweezers, which would be good for me because I would tend to keep pinging parts off. So, but part one is the underneath of the car, attaching the front part of the body kit and the part in the rear. Then it's straight onto the wheels, the brake discs, brake pads, They are two colours, and you've got, I don't know if it's called the wishbone or what, but you've got the shock absorbers and the springs to go on in that part. A little bit more. You've got your CV joint, which I only know because I've had a couple of those done on cars of mine in the past. Then it's fitting it all together, the front axles, and that's part 5. Part 6 is more to do with the front steering and suspension and the drive of the car, I would think. Then it's the interior. It's even got a little fire extinguisher. I did see that, to be fair, but I didn't know if that's what it was. Foot pedals going in. Looks like, yeah, it's a left-hand drive. Roll cage assembly and fitting in part 8. Actually shows here what decal part or sticker goes on there. Obviously that's your rear view mirror. Seat with the seat belts, and fitting the seat in the interior, and the final parts of the roll cage make up the cockpit or the car interior. Dashboard with the information screen, if you like, because it doesn't look like it's your dials or anything, it just looks like it's the information screen. Colours for the steering wheel and sticker, Mecedes sticker to go in the centre of that. Then fitting the steering column and the steering wheel. And the vent. Adding that to the car, to the interior, then followed by the two doors. And it's on to fitting that, the cockpit or the car interior, if you like, onto the floor, onto the base. It says attaching the interior. And it's onto the upper body, putting the body kit on, front and the rear. Got the vents.
Motion detected at your front door.
And there. There's a mesh, that dark coloured mesh, black mesh, to go over these parts. Should be able to lay it over this and actually trace that, I would think. And it said you have to paint the interior and the exterior of the car body with X18. And we've got some chrome parts, which obviously we need bit of that gauze for. Front windscreen, the rear screen, attaching the masking, the front of the windscreen portion, the well where the wipers sit, then installing the glass or the clear parts, attaching and building up the headlights, the headlight clusters and the clear parts for the headlights, exhaust pipes going in there in part 22 this is now, so we've moved along quite a bit. I think that's, I don't know if that's a vent or something to do with the engine or something. More vents though for the sides on the front, and attaching those, the wheels with the tyres and fitting them. Obviously not using glue because you want them to move. Unless you're just having it as a static model, in which case then you can glue them and just have it sat there like that. Then it's placing the top of the car onto the floor, and hopefully it all goes together nicely and it all fits. Now me, I'll probably get something run the wrong way or something and it won't. More vent panels just behind the front windows, a few bits and pieces to add on. Front and rear of the car, the rear wing, make-up and fitting, decals to go around the lights, wing mirrors with the stickers to go on, more decals going on there. Then where to put all the decals on there. So there we go guys, that all looks really good, really interesting. As I said, I've never done one before, so yeah, I'm not sure though. Might do this front grille being silver. I might just do it, take the silver off and do it black. I don't know yet. We'll see how it goes. But there we go. So that's that for now. That can now go away. Ready for wrapping and me to unwrap on Christmas morning. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you're all well, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye for now.